Well, what was I up to yesterday? I went to Gallup because, when I went there this last time, you saw the two bracelets, the cups that I brought back. Well, I had tried on another one that I was just like, oh, yeah, it's expensive, but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. And so it was haunting me. So I finally did go back to pick it up. So what's the new one? This is it. Look at that. Absolutely stunning piece of turquoise in there. Now, still trying to figure out, and it's got the, this is from the 70s, the 80s. The maker is El Key. And I'm still trying to figure out if this is Lone Mountain turquoise or if it's Morenci. It could be either. It could be Lone Mountain or it could be Morenci. But I think that it is, it doesn't look to be a stabilized piece. None of the Morenci is stabilized. Okay, that's the thing about Morenci. I just found out that they can't stabilize Morenci because of some of the elements that are in it. And like I said, this could either be Morenci or it could be Lone Mountain. Now I am done with my turquoise buying for the year. But yeah, this is a piece I've had for a long time. I just haven't been wearing it. And it's got the, it really goes with this. It's got the coral and everything in it as well. I don't know why it's looking washed out on this monitor at the moment. Those are really deep red. They're not, let me see if I get it closer, if it helps. A little bit. Yeah, that's better. They're a deeper red. Okay, very nice coral in this, natural coral. And this one as well, it's got the same colors of the turquoise in it, and it's got also the, some of the coral. So this is a, I like this shorter. I do have the longer one with the Jacala. I do have a longer piece one as well, but I like this shorter version. It's more comfortable to wear. And but I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is probably ones that I'll be wearing most of the time. I've had this one for a long time too. I just do like this type of the very large stones. Okay. And these stones, I'm not sure if they are Kingman. It could be Kingman turquoise. I'm not sure. But yeah, it looks like this might be stabilized. And because some of the turquoise, they stabilize it because it's too, it's too soft, and they stabilize it and it hardens it up. But this looks like it could be Kingman, although this stone, some of the stones are a little bit more green. I've got, these two are greener, more green. Got some that's a bit more green, and then we have the blue, which I like that element that it's got some of the green and some of the blues in this as well. Now I did take some of my things and showed the lady over there, and especially the great big piece that I have, that crazy big piece. So the Morenci that I have goes really well with this too, which I did. Let's see. Let me get in here. It's in here. Oh, these are my other ones. Let's see. Now, these are the ones that I had brought back from the buying trip. Now, I had this one. This goes really well with it. Okay. Those are from the same mine, obviously. Here's one that's the green. That's a Royston turquoise. I love the color green in that one. I think this one may also be Royston. Now this you can tell it's not stabilized. It's natural. And this one is Red Mountain. Now this one is signed. It was made in throw. And it's, she loved this piece. The Red Mountain is hard to find. It's called Red Mountain. It's got the red matrix in it. Okay. And so this is rare turquoise. The Red Mountain is rare. Finding that is rare. And then, of course, I have my petit point and needle point turquoise bracelets. I've got my very old squash blossom here that is just when they started doing squash blossoms, they didn't have the turquoise in them. So this is my old one, and I don't clean them up because I want the old patina in it. This is like from the 50s. From the 50s, before they started putting turquoise in them, they had them just like that. It's sandcast, a sandcast piece. Okay. So I do have that one older one that I wear with just my plain silver ones, large silver cuff, and then I'll wear it with this as well, this one. So those are the things I wear with this piece, you know, just the plain silver, the older silver pieces. I wear that as a set, which I do like as well. But I was going to show you this one, the crazy, crazy piece. Here it is. Here they are. Okay. Ooh. Put those away. Like that one too. That's a real heavy ring. Also from, you know, the things you get from the 70s, 60s and 70s, they're very, very heavy weight of silver, okay? Very heavy compared to what you get today. But I was going to show you, this is the Morenci, okay? Now this Morenci goes very well with this piece. That's that piece. But I'll show you the big, that's why I took it apart. Because this is too much. at the size of this thing. It's 7 inches, for God's sakes. You know, look at that. That's like massive, massive craziness. Okay. So anyway, I keep going back and forth. Is this, now this is Morenci. When you see this with this pyrite in it, it's Morenci. It's not stabilized. It is the natural turquoise, and this thing is heavy. Just the weight of silver alone in this, and it's got the natural coral in it. Stunning piece, but when I got it, these three are together. This is one piece, okay? It's like that. It was like that. And I've got one more of these, like that. Can you imagine trying to wear something this massive? So I did take it apart. I could put it back together again. It's got the Navajo silver beads on it. But it's just so huge that it's, yeah. Trying to wear this is too much. It's too much. But, yeah, it's got real claws on it, too. I don't know what the claws are from. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy big. I suppose I could get away with it. What do you think? It's massive. Oh, God. Oh, mercy. So, yeah, that one is, yeah, a little large. But I bought this a number of years ago, and the price of turquoise and things has skyrocketed. So I can't even imagine what this piece is worth now. It's worth a pretty penny, I can guarantee that. It's worth a few $1,000s at least for that massive piece. But anyway, those are my new elements. You know, if I wanted to wear something lightweight, then I wear this one. This is my coral one that I got, so it goes with my coral. Here, wear this one and this one above it. Just wear these two pieces together, and it, come on, there we go. This one, and then the other one under it, and that's very lightweight. If I want to have something just not so heavy, then I wear these two together. Okay. So, wear my needlepoint and petty point pieces. Yep. So I have lots to choose from, but I think my go-to is this. I'm really liking this look. You know, when I'm traveling, I don't want to take a whole bunch of stuff with me, you know. I want to take something that I can kind of wear with everything. So I'll probably take this look, and then maybe I will take my petty point lightweight ones. Yeah, my lightweight ones with the, here's one of the needlepoint earrings. So I'll take that set, my needlepoint, and either this one or this one, I don't know, to wear with them, because I don't want to take too much jewelry with me on the road. But I do want to take a few pieces so I can have a couple different looks along the way. Again, nice heavy piece. You can tell the older pieces, they're heavy. This is a very substantial feeling piece, this Royston. I do like this green Royston as well as this one. And I love that this has the provenance on it, that it's signed in there, the maker. The maker's name is in here, and then where she lived. It was a female artisan from the 70s that made this Red Mountain piece, and it's from Thoreau. I think pronounce it Thoreau. It looks like Thoreau. It's written out Thoreau, but they pronounce it Thoreau. I don't know. But it's on the way to Gallup. It's not too far from Gallup. It's a little community. And so, yeah, this is a very nice piece. It's a very deep color blue in there, and then it's got the red matrix in it. There, you can really see it there. Very, very difficult to find the Red Mountain turquoise. Now, the one I don't have, and it's very expensive, very difficult to find because not very much of it was mined at all, is the Lander turquoise, which I don't have. Royston I have, Kingman I have, Red Mountain, Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, those I have. But, and this one I think is that something lake. Korea Lake or something like that. I have to look it up. But again, this has that beautiful color, turquoise color, and then that brown matrix. That brown matrix in it. Those are from the same mine. Yeah. So I will leave that here, but that's what I did yesterday. And then coming back, oh my God. You know, the puppies were in the car the whole day. And coming back, Miss Lily's getting my attention. And, you know, I couldn't stop. It's pitch black at night. There was nowhere to pull over. We're on the freeway. Well, she had to go potty. So you can guess what happened. Yeah, I came home and I've got to tear the car apart. She pottied on my silk rug. She pottied on the the bedding there. So I had to strip everything bare and clean all last night. And yeah, I have nobody to blame but myself because they were in there, and she was telling me, you know, she was telling me she had to go. She was telling me for sure. But there was nowhere to stop, and so I just had to pay the consequences of it. And had to do massive cleaning last night, but it was not fun. I'll tell you that. It was like, oh my God, the stench hit, and I was like, oh. So that was not fabulous. Anyway, but I'm glad I made the trip, and I'm glad I decided to get this piece. It is just a fabulous, fabulous piece. I'll be wearing this. I may be living in this piece, okay? I may be living in it. You know, if this was the only set I had, I would be thrilled. I'll probably live in this set for the most part. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Oh, somebody was asking me if I could do a hat like this. Well, the difficulty is, some of this, it just depends on how much money you want to invest in it, because some of the elements are not cheap, and what type of hat you want, because, you got cheap hats, you got expensive hats. This one is the expensive hat. This one is the full-on beaver hat, which is, they're not cheap. So, I have to, everybody's head is not the same size. I'd have to have the hat that fits you to begin with, and some sort of an idea of what you want, what you'd want. But yeah, I could do hats. I could do a hat for people, but again, just how much money do you want to invest in it? Because each one of these elements, some of them are not cheap, like when you're doing the bone, and you're doing turquoise and things, turquoise elements and beaded bands and stuff. Each one of those costs, But yeah, I could do hats for people. I would just need to have some sort of an idea of what would be wanted and how much money they want to invest in it. You can go from cheap to expensive, and again, I'd have to know. I'd have to have the hat sent here, and then send it back, and would have to figure out how much you want to invest in it. Let's put it that way. So on that note, I'll leave that here, but yesterday was a good day. I got to stop, I got to get fry bread, and left some CDs at the Pueblo, at the store that they have. And, when the Native Americans like your flute music, it's decent. Yeah, so they're now carrying my flute music in their store. So that makes me really happy that the Pueblo, one of the Pueblos up there, are carrying my music. So I can't get any better than that. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.